My adrenaline's going.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Speed Force Racing tonight for GP1 at the glamorous Monaco Grand Prix. And I'm joined here by my boy Fletcher, who's in a very happy mood, I must say in the least.
I'm buzzing. I'm really happy.
He's a happy mood because he won his first game of Warzone, so well done to him. So, welcome to Monaco. GP1, the Premier Division is going to take centre stage for this glamorous race in Monaco. The race stats can be full on train station and full on pit stop strategies and chess games. So you're going to enjoy every single part of it. Welcome to 3 people already watching the stream, and I'm sure there's been more to come here for this glamorous event for GP1. Make sure you like and subscribe to watch all of our races and be notified when they come on. We race from every Monday to Thursday, every time at 7:30. If there's no PlayStation problems or stream delays, that will be the case. Yes, welcome to the Monaco Grand Prix. So, let's go to the season standings for GP1. As I've been covering most of all, you must know it's been a very good championship here at GP1, especially the top end. It's been very, very good because we can see, well, I can see in the championship standings, like Chris and Rappy are head to head of them. They're separated by 9 points going into this round, which is absolutely mental. So yes, 9 points separates the drivers from Rappy and Chris. It's going to be extraordinary to see how those two will crack down. But Chris is in fine form going into this race, so we'll make sure we'll keep an eye on those two. Nick Mania will have business catching up to do in 3rd place, with Laser just bringing up 4th place, with ahead of Rappy's teammate Lyronix. I'm just going to put on the track map, and that will do nicely, and lap delta and the detail for the tyres. There we go.
Once I realise it looks pretty dark.
It looks pretty dark, so we could possibly see some rain. You never know. So where are we at? Game Boy 6th, Dobby 7th, Panos 8th, Chain Game Well 9th, Venom 10th. That's the top 10 for the driver standings. Further down the order, we got Lazard, James Braden, and Tavo. Jensen in 15th, Sanchevitz in 16th, Tony in 17th, Yara in 18th, the run-up 19th, and Cam in 20th. In the constructors, as we go into this event, Mercedes lead the championship in 1st place, headed by Renault and AlphaTauri in 3rd. That's at 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. 4th place Haas, 5th place Williams, 6th place Alfa Romeo, 7th place McLaren, Scuderia Ferrari 9th, 8th, Red Bull 9th, and Racing Point in 10th place. And we only got 12 drivers today here at Monaco, so yeah, a bit of a short lot today, but I'm sure that's not going to wipe any smiles on people's faces as everyone's go around the circuit. And as you can see, the man who's in 2nd place right now, Chris, is about to start his lap in the AlphaTauri. Let's see how he cracks on down towards the first corner of Sandevot. Fletcher, welcome to Monaco, eh? You already driven here on Monday, but and it didn't go quite as planned for you, but it's good to be watching it rather than racing on it.
It's a bit of a love-hate relationship with this circuit right now.
So what does it, as a driver, as both of us as drivers, and of course as us as F1 fans, what will be the tricks to get around this Monaco circuit?
Don't hit the walls. You don't. This track isn't about pace. You want to be high in qualifying, but it's Monaco. It's tight. You don't have to be the quickest driver in the world to defend here. Overtaking spots aren't very common. As Chris goes into one of the few overtaking spots, you can actually go for.
Yeah.
If you're brave enough. So this Max Verstappen tried it against Lewis Hamilton, I believe, in 2019.
Yeah, last year, yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't quite work off for him. Chris gets a snap of overseer. Snaps that one back beautifully. Almost in the wall.
Yeah, good catch. Jensen says a 199, and Chris with that slide puts him off. Really, the Red Bulls are 1 and 2 at the moment. Tony goes into 1st place. Where's Rappy at? There's Rappy coming towards the Mirabeau hairpin. So keeping an eye on Rappy. But yeah, like you said before, Chris, it's the most. Oh, I just saw Red Bull. That's Jensen going into the Mirror chicane, and he spun it all the way around in qualifying. Not what Jensen wanted. He needs to get out quickly before he gets a dollar disqualification. He does. Phew, that was a bit of a scare.
You're telling me? That was very risky going. I think he might have just pushed too hard and run out of track and really.
Lost the rear end. Yeah, lost the rear end and just spam. Rappy's lifted off, so he's probably going out for another run.
Panos has gone top.
Yeah, there's been loads of rumours actually around Williams and Panos. Loads of drivers saying that Panos is one very fast driver. And you can probably tell. You never know. Could Panos make a late push for the championship this year?
He could do in the Williams, but yeah, he has no chance in the constructors. His teammate isn't the most consistent and turned up. Not consistent in the points either, but Panos, if he can hold it at Monaco and get these 25 points, he's in for a shout in the next season.
You never know. Rappy's on for another run in the Black Merc. We saw the news today at Williams. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, Williams. Rappy hasn't had the best few races recently. He had a little bit of different form.
Yeah, exactly. And Chris has been slowly catching up, and now 9 points going into this race. 9 points separates the top two. Ain't that exciting, eh?
Yeah, but I think is it Rappy's form aspect or the track selection that's come up with?
It could be the track selection, because I have a few favourite circuits like, you know, China and you are a very lucky boy, Rappy. No damage on the car, but that is a lucky boy.
Monaco is a harsh mistress.
It's always gambling in Monaco, isn't it? It's always the gamble. James Braden is out in the Ferrari, just going out for another run, most likely.
Well, I always respect seeing them cars going through that swimming pool section. I ran about 180 miles an hour.
It's the most craziest thing ever.
It takes some, I'm going to say, nerves of steel to go through that.
It takes a lot of, that to do it, doesn't it?
Yeah, we saw Verstappen have a mistake there a few seasons ago when he just crashed.
Twice in 2016, isn't it?
Yeah, that was Devontae went straight in, didn't he, I believe?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those corners that you just had to be super careful on. We've got a couple of comments in. Jensen saying he's aiming for a low 108. Man, that was... He said it'll be hard, but it's possible. Well, he's not wrong.
It's not wrong. Is he right?
James Braden's about to come through in the Ferrari, making a 1 minute 11.1, so he goes up into 8th. Where's Tony at? Tony is flying across the chicane. He's coming into the pits anyway. Jensen's out on his lap now. Gaines Boys is out on his lap now. Panos is out on his lap now. We got Chris in the pits. Tony is going into the pits. Lionx is out on the lap. On his out lap. Venom is coming out for his out lap. Let's go to Jensen then. Where's Jensen? There he is. So that's Jensen. Let's keep an eye on him. Actually, no, let's go to Game Boy, because he's nearly about to start his run. GP1 will be very interesting today because, like I said, it's not a circuit to really be overtaken at. It's got to be down to strategy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's down to strategy. I've seen people pit on lap 1, which is what I was going to do on Monday, onto the hard and just make them last, because it's quite durable around Monaco, but I didn't really get the chance. But I know that hard tyre can do quite a lot of laps if there is a safety car here.
Yeah, the best example for this to play the circuit is Shadow, Tom, because he played the strategy absolutely brilliantly. He started 13th and then he got up to the top 5, well, to the top 4 and got driver of the day. That's how critical this track can be. And if you take what Shadow did, he actually got himself a very, very, very good result on that day. You was there on Monday to witness it all, weren't you?
Yeah, I was there on Monday. I watched the stream afterwards, and Tom had a great race. He just kept climbing positions, and he found a good rhythm there in Monaco, which you kind of have to do.
So yeah, fair props to Shadow for doing that. Game Boys is flying through the swimming pool chicane, going into Jensen. It's out to qualifying. What's happened to Jensen? He's crashed out in the New Val chicane. The New Val chicane. Well,
He
oh
must have
my
lost it on
goodness
the
me!
exit.
Oh my! The one away to wanted to get is gone.
Oh! I can bring the joke out. It's only taken so many races. Red Bull doesn't give you wings. Instead gives you a DNF.
And look at this.
Yes, it's finally out. Come on.
It's finally out.
Come on, it's cool. It's happening. Today is great. I'm having a great time.
He's having a very happy day. The one who's not having a happy day is Rappy. He's gone back into the pits with a damaged front wing. So he's been into the wall somewhere. That's not what he really wanted. Game Boys is out, is just going for an in-lap. Laser has got his lap invalidated, so he's not going to go anywhere. Chris is started his lap. No, he has not. We'll go to Nyronix because he's on a lap in the black Merc. Gents, I touched it very little and my tyre came off. That's another thing to do with this game actually. If you hit a wall like super like inches from the wall and then your tyre comes off like a piece of sticky tape or blue tack, it's one of those things in the game that need to improve.
I feel like they need to improve it slightly, but it's something that is realistic. It depends what damage you play on. If you're like us and you play on full damage, then any damage like that, it can occur and it happens in real life too.
True.
But
Venom is coming for an in-lap.
Car Masters are trying to be more realistic than enjoyment of the game.
He also said that left-hand side of the exit of the chicane was stupid. Well, it's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. Monaco's a cruel mistress, like he said.
Yeah, it's not the best part of it's not the best part of the calendar.
Tony has gone purple in the second sector. We're going to go and keep. Oh, it was purple in the second sector until he got invalidated. So he had to come into the pits. Oh, that's hard luck for Tony there. Hard luck on his part. Yaram is trying his best to improve his swerve of the field.
Tell you what, you know, if I think if qualifying stays as it is, does Rappy get overtaken in the construction?
What in the championship standings?
Yeah, if this happens there.
Yeah, because what Chris needs is 10 points really to overtake Rappy. If he gets 9, then he'll tie.
I'll tell you what, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Renault boys maybe try and catch up with the.
Yaron smacked the wall.
He hasn't been having a good couple of races. He's been hit and miss with his form for his teammates.
Oh, just to say, guys, on tomorrow, Friday, we'll have a very special race for GP3 because we're going back to Vietnam for a rerun of GP3 because on that day, the servers were not very, very nice to us, and of course, things happen. So Vietnam tomorrow will be GP3 for a rerun. So the rerun of GP3 Vietnam race will be going ahead tomorrow. So be sure to tune in for that. And on Monday, we'll be starting from Monday next week, we'll be starting the race week in Baku. So yeah, have fun, Fletcher. We're gonna have some fun in Baku. So great fun. We're gonna have some great fun.
It just needs to happen.
Yeah, if you get your first Warzone win, then you surely get your first point in Baku. Yeah. So
this is a sign to come. I'll get a Warzone win. I'll get to say my joke through the Red Bull, and then we'll get a point. It's all destined to happen.
Right now you're having a good week.
I said in the group chat, if I do get a point, I will do a shoot, which I don't want to happen, but I also need points.
He just needs points. So, Game Boys through the Mirabelle chicane towards the two right-handers, towards the second part, through the classic Monaco tunnel. Love seeing Formula 1 cars go through in real life.
What I don't like is when it's wet and
that's the best part. The rain's the best part.
What about the best part? You a lunatic.
Raining in Monaco? Why not? It'd be some more spice.
Raining in Monaco, going through a dry tunnel.
Why not? Please on no.
Why not?
It's the best drivers in the world. Best drivers in the world go through there full flat, around 6th gear doing 170 miles an hour.
What do you mean best drivers in the world? I couldn't even get through the first sector. I was gone. My car was punching into a wall. I was facing the wrong way. It's done in.
It's like it's going towards the line. Pascal. That's brilliant. Chris goes into fourth, stays in fourth.
I was going with my balance, but it seemed pretty unbalanced.
Oh, right, Chris. Look, Fletcher, mate, you're having a bit of a paddy, all right? Look, in the wet, Monaco is a lot more better than it is in the dry. You get more action. You get more spectacular moments.
Yeah, but would you like to drive on it?
Well, driving on it, I've driven Monaco in the wet, and time trial, I'd tell you what, it was actually quite nice to drive, actually.
You're just a lunatic.
Yeah, I am. I'm a proper lunatic. I'm proud of it.
He's an adrenaline junkie. He loves the fear of being able to crash out at any point in time.
Look, I went through the tunnel in 6th gear, yeah? I went through the tunnel in 6th gear around Monaco in the wet, and I'll tell you now, it was one of the best things in life ever. It was that brilliant. It was that smooth.
I compared it to the 180 at Suzuka in the wet.
I mean the 130R.
Yeah, 130R's the one.
See, I know my corners, all right. I'm a track journalism.
Look, yeah, I'm full of adrenaline right now.
It's been on
Villa
his.
I've also signed somewhat.
Yeah, you've been on your Red Bull too much. That's what you've been on.
Yeah, no. I'm going to buy a Munich shirt today as well.
You're buying a Munich shirt.
I'm wrecking my German boys out there. Wacky, I see you. You're going to do well today. You got it. I'm going to buy a Munich shirt, so German, so you got to win.
Oh, Tony's on his outlap now. What's Tony got to do then for Red Bull then? Because his teammate's out qualifying. He needs to set a real good lap time.
Maybe if anything, he needs a podium. His teammate has not done many favours by crashing out.
Rappy's actually gone on to P5, to be fair. So Rappy's in P5. He's in his championship rivals in P4. Can we see the top two of the championship going 1-2 here?
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, don't we just?
Things you dream about.
Oh, innit?
Thing is, me and Oliver, you don't get seriousness all the time, you just get a bit of a laugh.
Oh, I'm just while I'm driving Monaco in the wet. It's not the best thing ever.
You're just a lunatic at this point.
I love it, man.
I guarantee he supports a mad football team as well. I guarantee you're like a Millwall fan.
No, I'm a Manchester United fan, buddy.
Yeah, exactly, lunatic.
Alright.
Lunacy.
Let's go back to the F1 then. Tony's on a lap now. So we're going through the casino section. He's got a McLaren ahead of him. That's Yarim ahead of him. He's got to stay on the right hand side, which he does. Going to the Mirror to get into the first, go towards the Mirror hairpin. Lowe's hairpin, sorry. He went through Mirror into Lowe's. Toby's 55 thousandths faster than the previous, so right now he's doing alright, but he might need to pick up the pace just a bit. We'll keep an eye on Rappy and Chris in a second, so we'll keep an eye on them too. But right now, keep an eye on Tony, who's going towards the Nouvelle chicane, locks up hard on his left front tyre.
He was very close to the wall.
Now towards the swimming pool section. He's gone purple, a 10 faster than his previous. Now he's absolutely flying in that Red Bull into Raskas, keeping it nice and clean towards the final corner. Now hammers the throttle towards the line. Where's Tony gonna be? It goes P3, 109.0. So right now it's all looking good. The two of them has been the 108, so Panos is Venom.
He starts his new lap. And Matt, my friends, is the fastest you'll see Williams go all year.
Right, Rappy now. He's towards the Nouvelle chicane. He's invalidated. He's invalidated. Rappy's not going to be another lap. So Chris has got a massive advantage going into qualifying now. Can Chris jump his teammates and Tony by any chance 3 tenths faster than his previous? Can Chris get his Toro Rosso? Laser's gone to pole, a 108.7. Now it's all down to Chris. Can he
Oh,
get
Lawrence
through?
has lost it! Lawrence is out, he's lost his lap, he's crashed.
And Chris goes into P5, not enough. And there's Tony just going on slowly. Panos is the only one that can beat him. 95 miles faster. Can Panos now could defeat Laser's time?
Can Panos win? But he might get hold of my Lawrence here. Oh, shoot into the pits.
And Panos now, that's like a rally car drifting around the final corner. Here comes Panos. Here goes into
Oh,
the
Paul!
Oh, 108.6.
What a lap by Panos!
I'll tell you
my
what.
words!
I'll tell you
Call him
now.
George Russell because that is outstanding.
George Russell.
Jesus!
Great
James
lap.
Braden doing a very Sebastian Vettel performance in P11. You hate to say it. Gogs
Both Ferraris last.
Gogs never
Yeah.
turned up. Gogs never turned up. A bit like Ferrari this season too.
Yeah, both Ferraris at the bottom. Yeah, let's just gloss over that. So yeah, that's your final order. And Panos and Laser and Venom, the only 3 drivers in the 108s. That is mad. Tony in 4th, Chris in 5, Laurenix 6th, Yaram 7th, Rappy's in 8th. Mad.
A water boy, Munich share and everything.
Jensen's 9th after his accident. Game Boy's in 10th and both Ferraris last. Well, it's just no surprise really when Ferrari are just that slow. So, no shout.
Don't remind me.
Don't tell me you're a Ferrari fan as well.
I'm not a Ferrari fan. I just really like Charles Leclerc.
We all feel bad for Charles. And to be fair, we're going to have to feel bad for Carlos Sainz. He's going in that car in a bit.
Oh God.
I feel bad for Carlos Sainz, man.
Being a McLaren fan, but liking Charles Leclerc is a bit of a love-hate relationship. Because when you're seeing Lando battle him and they nearly crack, it's almost like you're having heart palpitations.
I mean, did you see that shot? Like Carlos has just saw the Ferrari car, literally going past the pits, and he looked at the. He just hang his head in shame, and he sees the Ferrari boss just seeing his hand in shame. He looks at him thinking, "Yeah, you signed the deal. You signed the deal. You signed the. You signed. Yeah, he the Bonottas might be thinking to himself, yes, Carl, you signed the contract, you're going to be in that car next year, you got no questions about it.
I saw Lando's video when he's on, he's like, oh God, there's their Charles car, there's saying, and he's like, they're quite quick in reverse.
Here's your final order for qualifying. Panos in first place, the fastest Greek in SFR by a margin. So Panos first place, Laser second, Venom third, Tony fourth, Chris in fifth, Lauren in sixth, Yaram seventh, Rappy eighth, Jensen ninth, Game Boys 10th, and the Ferraris and Braden and Gogs are 11th and 12th. Don't count out the Ferraris just yet though, because you never know. They could play a very authentic strategy going to his face, because all the top 10 guys are starting slots. Them 2 guys are on I've got a different choice of tyre. They got a free choice.
They can start on the hards. They
could. Jensen says, okay, let's win this. They never know, Jensen. Hopefully that's going to be the case.
I don't have any Red Bull memorabilia, so I can't give you any good looks superstition, really. Oh, got an Arden hat. Does that count? Does that count?
I think it does count.
Yeah, Christian Horner owns the team.
I love Christian Horner, man. He's such a sound bloke.
I love Gunter Steiner.
Oh, everyone loves him. Everyone
if Gunter
loves
Steiner
him.
gets fired as Haas boss, I swear I will
We'll riot. We'll make a massive protest to Haas. We'll make a protest to Haas.
Well, yeah,
get him back in.
I reckon the whole of America and Switzerland will go to the Haas base.
And I feel sorry for Netflix if he gets the sack. Well, who's going to pick out the funny stuff?
Literally, Gunter Steiner sold Drive to Survive.
Oh, in
He's
it.
the reason everyone watched it.
Oh, I love Gunter Steiner Drive to Survive.
I think
he's
Netflix
so
have paid
funny.
Haas just to keep him on.
Paying
Don't sell him. He gives us money. Don't sell him. Please no. He gets us coins.
You let me down.
We're paying to keep him on.
You let me down and the team down. we look like rock stars. Oh God.
He does not smash my door.
Do not smash my door. Oh dear, what's wrong with us today? Goodness me.
Oh, God. I feel like I'm on helium. Really
So,
exciting. I was like,
here come the drivers now going to do their warm-up lap. So in the driver's mind now, because you did this before, what would be your mind as a driver planning for this race then? Doing 39, well, I know you didn't do 39 laps, but what would you do for the next 39 laps if you're stuck behind another driver?
if you're like a regular driver, you gotta pick your moments, you gotta pick your right ERS deployments, because it's a short lap. The ERS can go very quickly over a certain amount of laps. You got to pick when to deploy it. You got to pick when you want to go for the overtake. You got to try and go for an undercut, an overcut. There's a lot of strategies that play into place here, but it's all about avoiding the walls.
It is. The best part of this track is just avoiding the walls. So you can see it's nice and sunny into this race, so there's no rain on the horizon, which is a shame.
Being British, we're not very used to it.
we love our wet weather. We love our wet weather. We love our. Chris and Tony have a bit of a squabble, but they'll
when
return back.
When the sun comes out, it's about 8 degrees.
That's the best part about it, though.
Oh.
Yes.
You see, you're talking great short to go out and turn into an ice cube.
I love that sort of thing.
You're like a Calippo.
All the drivers are lining up now for round 7 of the championship.
And here we go.
This is it, to 5 red lights to the Monaco Grand Prix, round 7 of GP1, and it's lights out, and away we go for GP1, and massive accident! Oh my thunder start!
No! Oh god damn me!
That is a racing point of venom, and that is a dreadful start for the red point. But what happened there? He must have got wheel spin, and Laser must have the side of him.
Yeah. We didn't even make 15 feet.
It was just like, I don't know, 10 metres, and we've already got a virtual safety car already. Well done, guys. Well done. Let's give the award to the fastest accident in this season.
That has to be the biggest record I've ever seen for a crash happening so quickly.
Okay. So Panos leads from Chris, and I'll tell you now, Rappy's got a very poor start from the accident. He's just gone past Gogs, so this is very crucial. Chris is in the lead, and Rappy is all the way down in 10th. If this stays with that, Chris will go lead the championship into Baku. So this is going to be crucial for Rappy to make some places. So right now, Panos is going to hold his own out there. Yaram in 3rd place, Jensen in 4th. The other Red Bull, Tony, goes into the pits for an early start due to an accident. James Braden in P5 ahead of Blazer in P6. So it's already a good start for Ferrari. Game Boys into 7th place. Rappy in 8th. Tony is stuck in the pits. Venom's gone into the pits, and Lyronix is in the pits as well after a massive accident.
Red Bull is going to give Tony an A-win.
Just stop.
Here you get punts. This is why I'm the best. Come on, get punts. You get jokes.
This is why GP1 for us is just the most banterous division for commentary.
Exactly.
Because it's just you got us two.
You don't get crashes happening 3 seconds into the race.
Oh, it's funny. So right now our closest fight at the moment is Jensen and Yaram. Good start for Jensen after qualifying though. So right now he's in a very good position to get some good points here, but he's got to take on a very difficult challenger in Yaram.
Lots of carbon fibre floating about, I see.
Oh, you're talking about, I don't know, nearly £1.6 million worth of damage in front wings?
Oh, I'd say so. I don't think Venom's done a racing point any favours that one.
So right now Panos leads by a second.
I would be very happy with him.
Panos leads by a second over Chris, but Chris sets the fast lap of the race, so it makes that gap down to under a second. Already leading, pulling away from Yaram, who's got a 2.3 seconds down on Chris, who's another 7 tenths ahead of Jensen. Laser is in P5. He's got James Braden on his tail though. He's going to try and catch him down. Gog has got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so bad nuts for him. Yaram, Rappy is in P8.
Look at that.
Exactly. Let's go to the leaders. Panos is holding his own against the championship challenger. Lionx has joined back to the session. Well, so welcome back then, Lionx. Good for you to join us again. So now into this new bout chicane. The drivers will have to keep it on their toes. All wits about them, all eyes open, never look back, always look forward.
Panos CK18 because he's defending that goal because he wants that championship.
Oh dear, oh dear. This could be a good showing, Fletcher. If Panos could really hold his own against Chris, if he stays like that, if he can really hold his own, you never know. Panos could be a real title contender coming towards the end of the season, but he needs to get a string of very good results early in the season.
So, as we say this, Chris just set the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, Chris is pressuring him. He doesn't want to attack him early. He's letting Panos do his own race, but he wants to really, you know, trying to pressure Panos into a mistake. Probably pressure him into the wall. So we've got loads of fights going around here. We've got 30-second battle, 3rd and 4th, and 5th and 6th are fighting in the moment. So right now, 3 different fights for different positions.
I think what we're going to see here is the fact that, like, this is almost like Daniel Ricciardo.
Jensen's gone past Yarm on track. A very good move from Jensen into the new bout chicane. He's been like Jensen Bun at the moment, trying to rocket away from Yarm, and he had. So good move for Jensen. Must have gone in one of the corners before the tunnel. So well done to Jensen. Let's go back to Chris and Panos, because these two are having a massive squabble for first place here for the race. There we go, cross the line. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. That is a Ferrari of Gogs. But yeah, Gogs and
Gogs doesn't look confident right here. He doesn't look very confident.
He doesn't, but he's gonna do his best. He's in P9 at the moment, so right now he's doing all right at the moment. He's still in the points, so he's doing all right at the moment. Right now, look at that. Look how tight Chris was compared to Panos.
I'll tell you what, this is exactly like this is Vettel and Ricardo, because Chris is the quicker out of the two drivers with Monaco. You can have less power, less speed, less, I don't know, confidence, but you can still win because it's so tight.
Exactly. Tony just gone past Gogs into the Sander Bock first corner. Some good work from Tony there. Very good overtake to pass him there. But right now, Chris is really pressuring Panos. He's really trying his hardest, but it's Monaco, isn't it? You can't get past on this circuit. There's only like 2 overtake zones. Yeah, exactly. How far the soft tires can go on the circuit then?
I think it's Monaco, isn't it? You can lock up everywhere, which is really mess up your tyres. I reckon you've probably got about anywhere between 7 to 9 laps on the softs if you do it like going through like decent stint. Oh, and Yarm! Is he out of the race?
Yarm's out of the race. He's retiring the pits. He has retired in the pits. So Yarm's pretty much had enough. Why? Yeah, Venom's out. So the guy who started second place in this race, oh, he's out. Where did he crash?
He crashed, I believe.
Where is he?
Now, I believe on Lyronics. Yeah, he crashed in the swimming pool section.
Oh yeah, he has. He must have got it wrong. Must have got it wrong. He must have got it wrong at the in the beginning part of swimming pool. That is a difficult chicane now. It's pretty much flat out through there, which is ludicrous to hear. But it's one of those.
There's the Racing Point team coming into the garage looking very disheartened.
So, this is a good time for Panos and Chris to really think on their strategy now. Will they pit? Will he pit for hards? Because the hards can go a long way on the circuit. Panos is coming in. Chris is coming in. Where is James Braden? He's coming through Raskas. Jensen's in.
See a quick pit stop here. Whoever gets the better pit stop.
James Braden's coming in. Interesting. Game Boys is coming in. Rappy is coming in. So medium tyres for Panos. What's Chris on? He's on mediums.
Mediums too.
Game Boys is on. Jensen is on mediums. James Braden's gone to the hards. Game Boys on hards. Rappy's on hards.
Great race, isn't he?
I told you never count on the Ferraris, and look at that, I was proven right.
Indeed you were.
I was proven right. So Rappi's in 6th place now, moved up 2 positions from the pit stop. So well done to Rappi on that note. This is going to get interesting because 3 people are on mediums. 3 people on mediums, and that's Panos, Chris and Jensen. The rest of the guys behind them is on hard tyres. Do you think the mediums will go that far in the race? Only on where we start around lap 8 or lap 9. I do really think the mediums can really last for that long, going in towards the 39th lap.
I don't think they will. I think the mediums will take anywhere between lap 20 and 30.
So the hard tyre runners, they pretty much set for the end. They are set for the end of this race.
I think whoever's gone and picked up to the hards, like Boggs or James Braden, they can go to them.
But the medium tyre runners can pull away.
They can pull away, but they'll have to have another pit stop, I reckon, which will probably give them, what, another 16 seconds.
So the pit stop time is around, I don't know, 20, 25 seconds?
Yeah, probably. I would say 25 seconds.
Yeah,
which in Monaco, it's nearly almost half a lap.
So you need like a half a lap on the next car just to... Is that Tony in the pits again? It is. What's he on? He's back on. He's gone back. He's gone onto the mediums. That's a weird move from Tony. He just pitted.
Maybe he thinks the mediums can go to the end.
Goggs overtakes him.
That's a very weird shot. I'll tell you what, you know, I think Tony might go for fastest lap.
I think so as well, but he has to get past Goggs.
Because he's in the points, isn't he? He doesn't have to worry about it. You're in the points now.
So fastest lap at the moment is held by Chris at the moment, but right now it's all looking rosy for Panos, who's really trying his hardest to try and get the win he needs to make a statement in this championship, because I think this Panos dude can really challenge the top guys, but he needs to get a string of very good results. He needs to get the string of very good results early to challenge.
He needs to get a rhythm. He needs to find his momentum,
and he needs consistency as well. He needs to consistent from Baku and France and
as George
Austria.
Russell once said, consistency is key.
It's always in Formula 1, isn't it? Safety car's in. Right.
Ooh,
no bumping into each other, guys.
Very closely.
No bumping into each other, otherwise you get a stupid penalty. Mind you, I went into this one race, alright, and I literally braked hard and I thought I didn't touch it. It was only a pixel and I got a stupid penalty for it. I hardly ever touched him, which is absolutely ludicrous in my opinion when it comes to this game.
It's a joke.
It's a yoke. So we have restarted in this Monaco Grand Prix. Tony's gone past Goggs already. Well done to him. He goes into 9th and Goggs will go down to P10. Panos has to relive that pressure from Chris again. The championship will be probably switch ways with Chris getting 15 points. After this race, if it stays like this, then Rappi will probably get 1, 2, 3,
I'm pretty
4.
sure racing points are in last place in the constructors too, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. So no points for racing point.
That's not good for a racing point now.
So yeah, Chris will lead the championship after this race. Yeah, exactly.
He will. The front Scotsman flew into a wall.
Look at Panos. He's streaking away at the moment. What we've got, yellow flag is set to 2. And that's a Ferrari. That is Goggs. And what's happened to Laser? Laser's dropped down the order. Don't know what's happened to him. Lyonix is in P8 now.
I don't think Chris is going for like pace on him. I think he's trying to conserve the tyres.
It looks like he's conserving the tyres. He's probably wanting to save the tyres, which is not a bad move if you're a Chris fan, because save the tyres, you're most likely going to get near around the end, but he's not going to take the tyres. Those tyres can't go the full distance if they try.
I think he's trying to keep his pit stop as late as possible.
Because he must have known the hard tyre runners are going to be all over when the tyre starts to burn.
Yes, indeed. When the rubber goes, the hard tyre will starting to come into effect.
Game Boys is all over James Braden at the moment. He's running a very decent race with James Braden, the GP2 World Champion. So he's doing a very stellar job. What's going on with Tony? He's all over Rappy's car. Can he go down the new chicane? He's having a look. Oh, he's...
Sorry for it.
Like you said, bit of a Verstappen and Hamilton in the same car. So, bit of a coincidence.
Yes, indeed. What you see is what you get.
A bit of a little rerun from last year's Monaco Grand Prix.
If you're like me and you like a dodgy overtake, I actually sometimes overtake it for the final corner. It's risky and it can happen. You can have drastic effect what I've got it for.
Panos is the fastest lap of the race at the moment. He's trying to get away from Chris, but Chris, like you said before, looks like he's just conserving his tyres. So Chris is doing a stellar job at the moment. Right now the drivers are really pushing hard to try and make play games. Look at this, this is a big battle for 4th down to 7th. This is a massive scrap going on at the moment.
I think even Lyronics might join on this in this group in a minute.
We've got an onboard view of Game Boys. Look at that for a view on the back of the Renault. Looking at the back of Rappy's car. That's a great view, isn't it? Looking from the Renault. Tony has another look. Is Tony going to have another look? Rappy's going down towards the inside. Oh, Tony's going to look down the inside towards the new chicane. Oh, and Rappy just cuts him off.
What's going to the toilet?
What needs must.
Thank you.
What needs must, what needs must. So, now, towards the Rascas corner. All these drivers just scrapping around the moment, trying to look for positions, trying their best to find any sort of decency. Look at Tony all over Rappy's car. Can he get past him? He's looking down towards Standard Bots. Can he get on? Rappy's made contact with the wall. And Rappy is out of this race. Well, almost out of this race. He's clipped the wall. And it's all gone curtains for Rappy. It's all gone absolute all down the toilet. Like where my co-commentator is. But it's all gone down the toilet. And Rappy is down into 9th and going to have to go into the pits. Oh my goodness me. It's all gone wrong for Rappy, and now it's all down to who needs wants most. Look at that, Panos has got a 3-second time penalty, so Chris will be happy to hear that. So he'll have to keep within 1 second of Panos to get the race victory. It's probably what he was waiting for. Let's go to Tony, go back to Tony, because he closed on Game Boys at an alarming rate. Let's see how he cracks on. Game Boys trying to hold on. Tony's flying at the moment, but he's on those medium tires, don't forget. He's on a little bit more of a softer compound than Games Boys is, so he'll get more of a purchase and much more better speed than he will. But the hard tires will come into effect at the latter part of the race. So right now, the hard timers do have a bit more of an advantage due to duration of the race. So Tony now, look at him squirreling the car in that Red Bull. We are running on board with the Red Bull driver, and Game Boys is just there in his sight. He's looking at Tony, looking for a move to find what he can do. Oh mate, disaster for Rappy. He's clipped. Tony went down the inside of Sandevot and made Rappy going into the wall at Sandevot. He's now down to last at the moment.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, and Tony and Game Boys nearly colliding with each other, but they just got away with it. Look, and he's doing Tony's really pushing Game Boys here.
I see me up in here. All Game Boys defend very well.
Game Boys impressed Game Boys impressed super well in pre-season. He's really trying hardest to impress here in Monaco, and he's doing a good job of that to defend for Tony. Tony's really pushing hard in that Red Bull to see if he can close down the gap to Game Boys, because he wants to get past James Braden as soon as he can. Also a bit of news, Fletcher. then Panos has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So if Chris stays in that 3-second window, that'll be brilliant news for Chris to get the take Monaco victory.
Yes, indeed. Panos. The thing is, that's the thing with Monaco, all your time penalties, because the lap is so short, it's so easy to like get in between a window of someone, that if you stay at the way of the track limits, you can actually gain up a few places.
Yeah, exactly. Rappi is not going to retire from this race, so fair news to Rappi. He's not going to give up, so he's still thinking it's not over yet, and he's certainly right to do so. So he's going to carry on in this race. If I was me, I'll just probably, knowing me, I'll probably just give up and just have a tantrum in the corner somewhere. But Rappi's more of a determined man.
Anyway, so.
Exactly. But he will lose the championship lead for certain, because Chris is just rocking at the moment. Look at Tony down the inside towards Sandoval. This is the repeat move. Danny,
a mistake.
Oh,
Boys comes back in.
And Game Boys is side by side, going up the hill. Side by side, going up the hill.
Coming in and up and down.
Oh, gets down towards the inside. What a move from Tony down the outside.
Oh my word. I have done a replication of that, and that is one of the hardest overtakes to do, and he has done it almost to perfection. Game Boys maybe should have gave a little more room, but in the defensive manoeuvre you should have to give him the credit of the doubt. But what a move there by Tony in the Red Bull. He can now go ahead and chase James Braden down. He's only really about a second behind him.
But don't forget, Fletcher, that the tyres, that the medium tyres are on, they will burn out more. Right now, Tony is burning out the tyres a lot more faster than he needs to be. So right now, in Tony's sort of sad offence, he's going to burn up the tyres a lot more, and this is when the hard tyre runners are going to really take effect. Rappi's day is just getting worse and worse, getting a 3-second time penalty, so that's a bit of a shame. Lyronix is in trouble from Laser, so Laser's now come towards the back of the Mercedes. Lyronix gets a bit of a wobble exit going out the final corner. Here comes Laser towards Sandoval. He's going to stay behind him for now.
Oh, this is getting very exciting. There's 10 drivers, 10 points, 10 point spots available, so everyone's getting points now.
Everyone will be getting points in this race, indeed.
Getting exciting now.
Look at that, Linus locking up into Mirabeau. Now the contours low as hairpin. There's Game Boys just ahead of these two. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this slot will plan out. Right now, in Panos' defense, he's got a 3-second penalty over his head. He knows that Chris doesn't have a penalty. Do you really think that Panos is going to try and pull away as fast as he can, or is he going to wait for the stops or wait for another accident?
He might try and wait for another accident. I think that's what I'd do. It's Monaco. Accidents do happen. If you can keep the tyres going until an accident does happen, then you'll have a free window to go for.
Because knowing him, he's got to pull up more than 3 seconds over Chris, which is, we all know that's not going to be very easy, because this is Chris we're on about, and this is a championship contender we're on about. So really, it's going to be one of those, isn't it?
All them battles that can happen. Could be interesting, I'd say this one plans out with Rappi being a lap behind.
Indeed it will. Gogs has a 5-second penalty. For speeding. He's just having one of those mare days as Gogs, so is Rappi. So yeah, Laser, just keep a close eye on Lyronix. What is interesting to see here, Fletcher, that all of the drivers are pretty much locking up. Is that a common thing here in GP1?
Yeah, I think it is, to be honest. I think over Monaco, you'll be able to have lockups no matter what. I thought the corners are that harsh on the turns. It's kind of hard not to lock up.
Yeah, because all the drivers around this track, and to be fair, on most circuits, they're mostly locked up anyway. So, do the drivers not mind just like keep locking up the tyres and just really pushing hard as they can?
I think GP1, it's a tough division because
I had to stop you there because here comes Tony again. Tony's at it again, boys.
Will he go for the move, the same move again? James Braden will know that Tony has a slipstream.
Tony is at it again.
It's a wall, Tony.
Tony's
Tony has lost an end plate.
He's pushed too hard, and that's the end result for it. And he gets a good save there. Just catch the Red Bull, but do you think Tony
with I believe a William there, or was it a Red Bull? I know someone snapped there and he had to save it.
Do you think Tony's pushed a bit too hard in his mind, or was it just really him pushing for positions?
I think he's pushing for positions, to be honest. I feel like in Monaco, the amount of positions you gain, you can just worry about losing them later. Because you can just try as hard as you can.
Oh, goodness me, Tony. That almost ended in disaster, almost locking into, well, going into the back of James Braden's car. But he's hanging there at the moment.
It's a little bit of understeer there. You can really, like, it's Monaco, so you can kind of tell it's there.
But to be fair on his part, he's handling the car really well. He's not throwing any understeer at all. He's got slight understeer, but it's not. Oh, he's really pushing his Tony, isn't he?
Yeah, he might go for a movie. Oh, they're running the fence very well.
Oh,
another little snapback.
Tony, please calm down. I know you're pushing for position, but save your car for goodness sake.
Oh, no Red Bull can take anymore. In the words of East End, it's got nothing left.
Do you think Tony needs to calm down a bit and just try and wait for an opportunity?
It's his race, it's what you can do. If he wants to go for it, then I'm not complaining, because it just makes it more exciting for me in the commentary box.
Tony again, let's go ball with him on the back of James Braid towards the new Val chicane. Is he going to make a move down the inside? Nope, he's going to wait. He's not going to be close enough, but he's going to try and carry on. He's really pushing on in that Red Bull. Right now, the gap between Panos and Chris is nearly 6 seconds. So Panos has built the gap that he needs to stay ahead of Chris at the end of the race. But don't forget, Chris is saving the tyres at the moment. He's not really pushing hard, is Chris. But looks like when we're looking at 20 on that 20 now 39, we're way over halfway distance, and Tony's really pushing hard at the moment. Do you think Chris is in mind that it's like save tyres than really push late, or is he just thinking now?
Look at the gap Chris has got.
Or do you think Chris is like, nah, I'm not going to bother for the win. I know I'm taking the lead in the championship anyway. Oh, he's going down the lane, that most hairpin!
Oh my God, Tony!
Goodness, that's brave!
Man!
That's brave!
Flipping out a corner shot of Leclerc. Jeez!
Steady on! That is brave!
Flipping out a corner pretty big boy panties on. Now
Chris is in! Chris is in!
More pressure than a submarine.
Chris is in! Chris is in the pits. Chris has gone for another set of mediums. Is Panos going to know that? Panos is going to know this. Panos has got to respond. Tony's in.
Oh, Tony's in the wing again.
Tony's in.
As I said weeks ago, on this commentary box, you don't just get races, you get news. We also have news that Giovinazzi, Russell and Lando Norris have all had special helmets made for the Italian GP this week.
Oh, bless them. Absolutely bless them.
His helmet looks like a honeycomb.
Oh, bless them. Now, I'm not running on board with, actually, no, let's go to Laser. Oh my goodness, side by side with Lyron X. Oh my goodness, Liminick. This is mad. This is mad. Going to Lima both side by side. Oh, he's in him. He's in him. He's in him in the back.
Oh, be patient, man.
Panos is not pitted. Panos is not pitted. He's not responding to Chris.
Never steal that man.
Panos is not pitted.
I don't know what's worse, watching a Villa game or watching this race.
Eh?
I don't know what's worse, watching a Villa race, watching a Villa game or watching this race. Probably not even, to be honest.
James Brain's in a world of problems because look who's right behind him.
Oh, Chris is going to try and move.
Look, James Brain's in a world of problems because look who's right behind him. It's Chris, the championship, well, mostly going to be the championship leader.
Eminem, guess who's back?
Back again, indeed. Panos has got
the
to
Alpha
pit.
Tauri man.
Panos has got to pit. He's got to respond to Chris here. And right now, James Braden's doing a wonderful job holding him up. So this could be Panos' chance maybe to respond.
Come on, Panos, you know what to do. You have to pit. You have no RS left, just pit.
Let's have a look at him. Get in.
Right.
Get in. Just turn right now.
Your next right.
No, he's not.
What are you doing, man?
And look at this. Chris is going towards the New Val chicane. Towards James Braden's Ferrari. Down the inside. What a move from Chris down into the New Val chicane. That is absolutely ballistic of a move.
I love GP1.
Don't we just love it?
I'd love to take a moment to shout out sorry for letting me commentate on this division.
This man, this Chris guy here, I swear down, I literally just swear down. He's like a robot. He's got like no brain at all.
He's programmed to win.
He's just programmed to win, indeed. So we've got no more close fights now. We're just going to look at some drivers, I think. So let's have a look at someone who's got an ATV time. Let's have a look at Lyronix.
Let's have a look at some drivers go out in a circular crash.
So right now, let's have a look at Lyronix, because Lyronix is running in P6 at the moment. Actually, so Mercedes.
I'll tell you what, Lyronix might be a shout out for driver of the day, because he disconnected.
No, I'm going to go with James Braden in my point of view. He had a very poor qualifying. He's running P4. Yeah, he's running a solid race as James Braden.
I'll tell you what, Lyronix could be a little shout out for a little sneaky P4, because he's gone 21 laps on those medium on the hards. Even though a little bit longer, he might be able to go on for softs.
If there's going to be another safety car towards the latter stages, then yeah, I've been for it.
Well, there'll be a carbon fiber came off.
Exactly. So right now, the guy who's good to win this race most, and I'm going to say this now, is Chris, because
Lyronix has lost an end plate.
Oh dear. Is he going to come in? Nope, he's staying out. So right now, Chris has got the main advantage at the moment, because he's on 3 lap old mediums, and he's gone to the end of the race. Panos has got to pit, and he will lose the lead. So Chris, because I think he could have stopped a lap later than, well, pretty much lap later than Chris. Panos should have pitted on that extra lap where Chris got held up behind James Braden. So right now, Panos is going to, in my mind, Panos is going to lose the lead in my point of view.
Yeah, to be fair, that is true. But look at Rappy, he's gone from having a battle at Bahrain that sent us nuts, having a battle for points in P10 and P9, I should say.
The gap now is 27 seconds. So for a pit stop, it's around 25 seconds. So he could come out just ahead.
Panos has to pit now.
The gap is 27 seconds. It's now down to 26 seconds. He's got to pit to the end of this lap. He's just got to pit. Tony's got a 3-second time penalty, which is a bit of a shame. Bad luck on Tony's part.
Disgusting that overtake was.
True. So let's go back to the fast lap at the moment. Does go to Panos actually on a 1:11.3. So he's got the fast lap of the race at the moment. So he's pretty much so right at the moment. Lays has got a 3-second time penalty now. Panos, man, you've got to pit at the end of this lap. It's now or never if you want to try and win this race, because if you think if he pits now, he's got 4 laps fresher tyres to Chris.
Exactly, he's got to pit now. He has to.
He's got to pit. He's still not pitting. What are you doing? Is he mad?
I'm very knuckle speaking. If I speak
and Fletcher, can I just say, Tony's at it again. He's behind Lyronix now. Towards the inside of the tunnel. Oh my God!
My son.
He's good down the inside of the new
man.
Oh, what a move! What a move!
Yes, what a move by the Red Bull man. This guy has nerves of steel. He has nerves. He does not hold back at all.
Good driving from the drivers today, isn't it? Good driving from the drivers.
Good driving from the drivers that are left.
That are the 10 drivers that left.
Tony, you need to calm down.
He's the one that created most excitement today, has Tony, isn't he?
Yes, indeed.
Right now, Panos is going to lose his lead to that man who's in the AlphaTauri, and that's Chris. There's no other way around it. Chris will take the lead.
If Panos has the kit now, Chris will take the lead. If Panos does get ahead by 1/10, which won't happen, because Chris will have it, obviously the slipstream and the advanced gun hill.
What Panos needs is Chris to have an accident, but do you really think Chris is going to have an accident?
No, I don't think so. I think he's found his rhythm now. There's only like 11 laps to go. Right.
Is Panos saying that to the? There's no way he can get those mediums to the end. Surely.
No, I've seen crazier things. I have seen crazier things.
You can't see those mediums going out to the end, can't we? Can that actually happen?
It could happen. I mean, I tried, pre-ball tried in Spain on a tie blow, so I wouldn't recommend it. Pre-season testing it was. I was on the sauce and I thought, you know, I'll just get to the end. Bang.
That's not exactly what you wanted.
No, it wasn't. You know what? I don't think it was. I didn't intend for it to happen.
I've been prepared, guys, to see.
I intended to blow the corner up, not the fire.
And join me and Fletcher next Thursday, we're going to do this all over again in the streets of Baku. Oh, great,
another
Baku.
Street circuit, another mad race.
Another street circuit. And be sure to tune in on tomorrow.
If we see an overtake happen in the castle section, I will leave.
He's going to lead and just probably find his... and just, I don't know, do something. You can't get two cars through there. It's just virtually impossible.
I mean, as we've said, we've seen Chris do some overtakes on random places on this circuit, so.
Well, that's kind of true. So, you never know. So yeah, join us again next Friday, 7:30, GP1. Do you want to tune in just for GP1s? Then tune in for me and Fletcher. You'll see us. You'll know us. You're gonna enjoy our banter. So now Chris is 16.4 behind Jensen, and the gap to him and Panos, well, you're about to find out for ourselves, is 23 seconds. So he's in within the pit stop window. But is Panos going to take his tyres to the end, I wonder?
He could do. If he takes tyres to the end, I will commend him a lot.
That's one way to win a race, isn't it?
Be one way to win a race, definitely.
Goggs is in the pits. He's just coming out for probably the fastest lap. I don't see why not.
He's really confident going through it, that's what I say.
Tony first gets another 3-second time penalty. He's like a madman at the moment. He's catching down Game Boys. Let's go right with Tony, because right now he's on the back. Yeah, he's on the back of Game Boys. So Fletcher, let's have another Tony show. This guy's a madman.
Do we even need to speak about him?
This guy's a madman.
He hasn't even deployed DRS. He's just showing off now.
He's just showing off. Look at him. He's like a madman. Is he mad or something?
He breathes confidence.
He just breathes red mist.
Yeah, he's like a dragon old crowd we might see happen. He hasn't gone for it. Thank you. I don't think I can handle it. Oh no!
Oh, don't even think about that, Tony. Don't even think about it. 10 laps to go in this race. 10 laps to go. And Tony has hit the wall. Well, you're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't. And well, he's got the damage. Tony, man, just don't. He was going towards the back of Game Boys' car, and he ran to the back of him.
Indeed, that was very close between the two drivers. Tony showing a bit of a lunatic move, not gonna lie.
He's a bit of a madman, I must admit, and Tony is not pitting. Why not? Because it's Tony. Tony now towards the main straight behind Game Boys, now towards Sandoval. He's not. He's not. Yeah, play it sensible, please. We want enough madness from you.
Well, but enough. The brain can't handle much more.
Exactly. Gay boys, just holding on. This is about for P5, but the amount of penalties Tony's got, I don't know how long you'll stay there. Rappy is pitted for the soft tires. He's definitely going for the fast lap of the race. He doesn't want Chris or Jensen or even Panos, to be fair, to get that fast lap. He wants to get any points he can out of this race. He wants to go for 3 points.
If Rappy does get fastest lap, where will that happen? It'll be 3-point gap.
He'll have 3 points if he gets the fastest lap. And Panos is in. Panos is in. Where is Chris?
Now, Panos.
Chris is going through Raskas. Panos is getting a new front wing change. Chris is going to the... This is going to be very close. Panos is going to in the pits now. Where's Chris? He's just there. Chris is ahead of him. Oh, Panos, man, I don't know what you were doing, but... Panos is going for the softs. That's a game changer.
Yeah, definitely. I predicted him to go on the softs when I saw him come into the pits, but if he can make these tyres last, then he has a good chance, but the will dig at the end. But he needs to get past Chris at the ASAP.
So that makes Jensen the leader. What's Jensen going to do with all of this?
I reckon he'll just stay out, to be fair.
Well, Tony and Lyronix are spamming it out, but we're going to keep an eye on Panos and Chris, because this is the most intriguing battle. Here comes Panos. Here is going to be super interesting.
Oh, what a move by Laser there! I'm sorry to just interrupt you, but Laser has just made an overtake on the entrance to Casino Square.
That is mad. I did not even knew that was coming.
Oh, and here we go, Panos on the back of Chris.
Oh, Tony's in the wall. The madman's in the wall. Tony has lost all of his front wing, and he's just literally bunned it. Rappy gets the fast lap of the race. And Panos does get past Chris.
Yes, my guy, Panos.
Panos has gone past just gone past the new championship leader. That is interesting.
Panos the goalkeeper.
What's Jensen gonna do? Jensen's
look
16.
at that gap now.
16-8. Panos could win this race.
1.6 seconds gap, 1.8, 1.7.
Rappy gets a 3-second time penalty. It's not been a good...
is already 2 seconds ahead of him.
This is mad. Panos can catch down Jensen. It's 16 seconds, but he's on the fastest tyres of all, and he's going at a rapid pace. If Jensen doesn't pit, yeah, fair play. And we have spoken to Jensen before, Fletcher. He's a real down-to-earth. Chris has spun! Chris has spun! Chris has spun! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Chris has spun in! Chris has spun in! Oh my goodness me!
I'm not too sure if he resets the track, then I don't know if that's allowed, but...
He did reset.
I did see him spin.
It did see a spin, and we saw a reset, but in my defense, in Chris's defense, there was no one around him. In my virtual opinion, there was no one around him for that reset. I feel if I was the Stewards here, I'll pretty much let off with him.
I did that in Monaco. I faced them and went up and drive up the hill to reset. I went up black flag.
So it's 13-9 now between Jensen and Panos. Do you really think? Do you really think it can happen?
It could happen. I think Jensen will get him. I reckon Panos will get him.
This is going to be very interesting. Don't forget, Panos has got that 3-second penalty over his head as well.
Exactly. It's going to be very close.
But that's
only 13 seconds. It was 16 seconds a lap ago.
We just proved something here that Chris is as an actual human, not a robot.
Yeah, definitely. Indeed.
Wow.
He hasn't lost any front wing. I was lost both his end plates. That's not gone well.
Well, we're keeping on Panos because this is the most interesting fight of all. Can Panos get past Jensen? This is the biggest.
A lot of
this is the comeback.
On Jensen's tyres.
Jensen's on 27 lap old medium tyres against Panos' 3 laps off. Figure the difference.
Panos has got around about 5 minutes left in this race to gain at 14 seconds pretty much.
It's now 10 seconds now. Look at the gap, it's just going down. He's really gaining, but is it too late, I wonder? Jensen, where's Jensen? He's coming towards the tunnel now. Jensen's in the tunnel.
Is it too little too late for him?
Jensen's at the Nouvelle chicane now. It's now 10.6. This is going to be so interesting. If Panos can do this, yeah, he'll be my driver of the day by a mile. 10.2, 10.1. This is coming down, but is it too little, too late? I wonder.
10 seconds. 9.9, 9.8, 9.7.
He is absolutely flying as Panos, guys. This race is not over just yet. Tony, this man is just this Tony guy. Yeah, he needs to calm down.
Pack it in.
Chris has got a 3-second time penalty.
James Brader will be his lapping man up, but he's on 27 lap out halves.
Right now it's 9.1 seconds. 8.9. Where is Jensen? He's at the lowest hairpin. Panos has just arrived at the lowest hairpin. It is going down. Jensen is going through that. Jensen's going through the tunnel. Jensen's going through the tunnel and arriving at the Nouvelle chicane. Panos is just going through the tunnel now. This is going to be very interesting to see how this all. Unlucky there for him. Very unlucky. Jensen is literally. Guys, do not leave your screens just yet. This is going to be a thrilling end to this race. This is what GP1's all about. It's all about these type of moments, whether they want it or not. Panos can catch down Jensen. This is going to be very interesting too. It's 3 laps to go. Can Panos really do it? James Brainerd's going to 3rd place. He's overtaken Chris. This James Brainerd guy, yeah. Chris has gotten even more.
Chris got damage.
Chris has got damage. This is going to be good news for Rappy. This league, man.
What is going on? Oh my word.
This division, man.
Chris is going to the pits. Oh my. This is insane.
Where is Rappy? Rappy would know about this as well. Rappy's going to push on as hard as he can. Where is Chris? He's in the stops now. He's onto the stops. Rappy will still need the championship after this race because it's not enough. Are we all saying that he couldn't?
Panos is now 6 seconds. 6.8 seconds.
This race, man. This race is unbelievable.
If my voice wasn't going enough from Warzone, it's going a lot now.
It's now 7/8 now between this Chris and Rappy.
I can't speak.
He's lost for words. These final 2 laps have been absolutely unbelievable. It's now 6 seconds.
5 seconds almost.
It's now come to 5 seconds. Can Panos to really catch down?
You've never seen Monaco.
Your dog's going off as well. His dog's getting something over the race as well. This is mad. It's absolutely insane. Chris is overtaking Lioness. What's going on between these side by side towards the new match again? This is unbelievable. Chris is overtaking Lioness into the new match again. That's an unbelievable move from Chris. That is unbelievable. Great move from Chris there, but it's still not going to be enough to take Rappy's position in the championship. Panos is now 5.4 seconds behind Jensen's Red Bull. He could probably just see him soon. Oh, it's all over. It's all over. Jensen is going to win this race. Oh my, on 13 lap on mediums. Who would have thought his tyres would go that far?
Hey, it's not over yet. His tyres could blow.
He's short shifting.
His tyres could blow.
Jensen is short shifting.
His tyres are gone.
What?
He's going to have to drive this car home.
Go on board with Jensen. Look what he's doing. He's short shifting.
Yeah, I know, but look at Chris. He's able to punish that 4 seconds.
Oh, this race. This race.
It's not over to the fat lady sings because Jensen's tyres could blow.
Jensen's tyres are finished. They are done. They are done for the count.
El Finito, they're gone.
This race just has it all, isn't it? Panos is about to overtake Rappy. He's about to lap Rappy. It's 3.4 now, but Jensen still has to get past. Panos has to still have to get past Jensen. It's not easy. There is. He can see Jensen. He can see Jensen. He's going to have one lap to do this. I think it's not enough.
He's tired. He's good bloke. You never know. He's panicked. So Jensen's tired and bloke.
Guys, do not turn away from your screens just yet. Nail biting stuff for the Red Bull camp. It's all or nothing. Look at Jensen. He's short shifting to look after his tyres.
Can see Jensen in front of
2.7 seconds. This guy is unreal. This race is unreal. Can Panos can really do it? Can Panos do it?
Not to go. Can Jensen hold on to this lead with Panos almost being terrifying behind him?
This is so nail-biting stuff. Rappy and Linus with positions.
On his tyres.
Look at the tyres that Jensen's got. It's done for. They are finished. You can see the blister is 2.3 seconds. Look at Panos' difference in speed compared to Jensen's.
2 seconds now, almost doing 2 seconds.
Look at the grip that Panos has now 2 seconds now. He can just see Jensen ahead. It's now a few corners left. Panos now Jensen through the front a few corners. I think Jensen has just had enough. What an unbelievable race and fair play to Jensen. Jensen will win the Monaco Grand Prix. What an absolute storm of a race. Panos will finish second, and fair play to James Braden. What a poor qualifying he had.
32 lap hold up. What a 32 lap hold hearts.
James Braden will come home P3 for Ferrari. I told you not to write out Ferrari, and I'm not. And I was not wrong.
Indeed, you were not wrong. And the Renault boys were a great showing. This is going to close them up to the back with the Mercedes boys very much.
Wow.
Renault needed this. They needed to get on good points.
My family's brought in the kid in. My family's brought in the kid in.
Is that a cat?
Yeah, my family's brought in the kitten.
If it's
Can you hear the kitten?
You've now got Tiddles to deal with.
Tibbles!
Okay. She nips me.
Oh, I've got to, and she's litter trained.
Oh, she's seeing.
The conversations I'm hearing right now.
I know, it's mad.
What's that? She nips me.
It's mental in the Oliver
in my
Smith household.
in the household. Well done to Jensen, man.
What's that?
Well done, Jensen.
What a race. Not a race. What a race.
We're not having that back now, are we?
What did it say? 50 out of 10 race?
No, it's in it.
But it wasn't.
The breather.
She's the worst because she's jealous, look. Don't worry, she's going home. Come here. I love you. You're certainly not seeing Tiggy. You'll have the quiet of your life.
Should we get on that bed?
It's a cat.
What do you think we should name it then?
Tibbles. That's it. Grand Prix over. Jensen first. Panel second. Race been fourth. I can't. Look. Yeah, I tried to rerun the race, but
Game Boys 4th. Lazy
Lisa 5th. Chris 6th. Rappy 7th. Linux 8th.
Tony 9th.
God,
Frank Scotsman flew into P10.
Wow. What a race.
What about?
So I was thinking something's gone wrong with doing hospital or something. Turn up. There's a fucking
No.
goes, there you go. Like,
Well, you didn't have a choice now, then, did you?
Apologies for swearing.
But I couldn't say no. Imagine you get the boy kid at the end of the month.
Aw,
No, you got to get that one.
bless you.
Imagine that. And I was like, why is there kitten? So jealous, aren't you? It's got the sun all over.
Let's invite the drivers in then.
Go and wash your hands.
Can I blood come out? I want to lick it.
No, go and wash your hands, so your hands can wash. Take her in the bedroom, man, and let her go on the floor.
Oh, I can't because I can't. She won't leave me alone because she's jealous.
I'm trying to invite the drivers in. Let's get Jensen in. I got Jensen on my friends list. I've got Jens Braden on my friends list as well. So, where's Jensen? Jensen. He's around somewhere. Where's Jensen?
You're going to be bigger than that. She's going to be bigger than you, probably.
GEN.
Predator's quite big.
Sorry guys, my PlayStation's taking a bit slow.
Toy. She has toys bigger than this. You know what? I still got the cup from Tish.
Wait, can you invite Jensen for me, bruv? Let's see if we-
Can do, but I don't have him as a friend.
If you view his profile, then you just say chat and party. Obviously, my game doesn't want to do it. Like, obviously, my game doesn't want to do it. Yeah. There we go. Right, let's see if I can invite James Braden. Yeah, James Braden 99. There he is. In it. Alright, got James Braden and Jensen is just, yeah, I got his name now. Sick. Hey, decent. We've got to get Jensen in. We have to get Jensen in. And who came second? Oh yeah, Panos, but he won't come into the party. It's a bit of a shame.
But if I get a pizza, I'm definitely coming in.
Here he is, James Braden. Fair place. Fair play, man. Fair play.
Cheers, mate.
Fair bloody play.
He's still loading in.
We'll try and get Jensen in. That's mad. He's here, is he? James Braden's in, yeah. We're just going to try and get Jensen in. Trying to get Jensen in. We are trying to get Jensen in. I know. I can do it this way. Do. Yeah, I know, buddy. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I know how to invite him. Holly was scraping at the door. Right, I know how to invite. Boosh, there we go. Send him an invite. Bang, there we go. Right, send. Nice. Whew. After all that, I'm already knackered. I am absolutely knackered. Whew. So, Jensen.
Yes.
That was a bit of a very hairy, scarcey moment.
Reloading.
Jensen, massive congratulations, man, on 33 lap old mediums as well.
Oh, man, it was probably one of the hardest. Well, of course, Monaco is known to be probably the hardest race. But yeah, qualifying, of course, didn't go to plan.
We all saw.
Yeah, I was 3 tenths up in my time and potentially get a decent 108. But nah, couldn't do that. So I was just hoping for decent points, and when I got up into P4 at the start, it was quite a hectic start off the grid. I was like, I'll be happy here, alright. But yeah, I just took track of the guys ahead. They saw they were making mistakes, saw the bit of wing damage, both of them, which was a decent opportunity for me to bounce. And when Panos pitted, I knew I just had to stay focused, stay ahead as much as I can. I was running yellow wing damage for half the race. But yeah, I'm lost for words at the moment.
Fletcher, do you have any questions for Jensen?
Yeah, really. So, obviously we know you had that extra long stint on the mediums, and me and Oliver thought you were going to come into the pits and then pit onto softs. So, why did you decide to stay out so long on the mediums? Were they feeling okay?
Yeah, they were alright. About 60% come the end of the race, because I knew from where I was, because the safety car saved a bit of life in the tyres, I could go a bit longer on them, so I could make them last in the race. Yeah. After what's been probably the worst start to a league racing season I've had ever in any league, it's good to come back with something good.
I mean, if I go back to qualifying, you had a dreadful qualifying, we all know that. You crashed out quite early. You started around P8, didn't you? To make that sort of strategy, P9, sorry, one off. So, with that result, starting from P9, were you actually thinking did you really think you was going to win the race today? Or did you really think, I'm going to play hard as much as I can, try and get maximum points as possible?
Well, after qualifying, I knew I had the pace to win the race, because Monaco, it hasn't been such a strong track in previous games, but this game I've seemed to find this magic touch around there. So I was I got an invalid 107 in my time trial practice before the race, so I knew I was going to be quick, but it's unfortunate how it ended in quali, but I'm happy to come back in the race strong.
And Fletcher, another question for Jensen, or you ran out?
I've got nothing to say.
Well, I've got one more question for you, Jensen. Can you take this momentum now going to Baku for next week?
Well, Baku and Monaco, they're similar tracks, but Baku, it's not really like long momentous corners, it's just short 90-degree corners really, so it's whoever can get the most rotation through those corners to probably be able to take it. So
Mad. Well done for you to get that win today, well done to Jensen. Now to our driver of the day, and the guy we never thought would be speaking to you on the podium, and that is James Braden. James, that qualifying, you started, was it P12 or P11, and then you still got P3. What a result!
Yeah, no, it was all right.
It was alright!
Are
you mad?
It was really boring. I literally just almost parked the bus strategy. There was no aggressiveness in it. I had no pace on the hards were the worst tyre I think I've ever driven on in any F1 game. They had no grip. Jensen just drove off and congrats to you, mate, great drive. Just drove off like I was like a car that was built in the 1990s, and he's got a modern Mercedes. It was just ridiculous. I just had no pace, but I track position, so yeah. Obviously I don't know what happened to Chris or Alex, but yeah,
he had a spin. He had a mistake going into New Chicane.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay, yeah, no, I had no idea. I was just trying to keep the gap to Gamey Boys, but no, I'm happy. Obviously it's a little bit hollow for me, because obviously if more people had attended, I think I wouldn't have been on the podium, but I did nothing wrong today and had a good start, got up to 6th. The safety car kind of ruined my strategy, because I was going really well on the mediums, but then I had to pit because everyone else had, so to be fair, it might have been a good idea actually just to stay out and then pit later for softs or something, because the hards just had no grip. But no, I'm really happy, and after last week I was close to the podium. It was nice to get one this time.
Fletcher, what have you got questions for James Braden?
Oh, I've got nothing for you, just congratulations on your podium, really.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, the race itself, Tony was we saw Tony in the other Red Bull, the teammate too, Jensen. Was he a bit aggressive when he was having a fight with you, or did he just like you can just go ahead, or were you really fighting for that position?
Was that to me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Tony. Yeah. No, it was difficult. I find it really difficult around Monaco to race, like, understand how people overtake, because it's so difficult. Like, if you dive bomb and you get it just slightly wrong, you're going to crash.
Mm-hmm.
I just was just trying to keep it clean and just stay ahead, really, and use my ERS and my engine modes smartly to make sure that I could stay ahead. But I think he got wing damage behind me. In the dirty air around Monaco, if you understeer just a bit, you're following too close, it's quite easy just to hit a wall and lose a little bit of your wings. So, no, I was. It was quite comfortable keeping him behind. I wasn't too stressed out. But yeah.
And what's your thoughts going into Baku next weekend?
Well, I won there last year in GP2, if I remember correctly.
The championship that you dominated in, yeah.
I didn't dominate. I don't know. I kind of blow hot and cold around there, if that makes any sort of sense. If I'm on, I'm normally quite quick, but if I'm not on form, I'll probably end up crashing, so we'll see. Wouldn't mind a bit of rain, spice it up.
You're sounding like me then. You're sounding like me.
Yeah, pray for rain.
Yeah,
Like a monsoon or something like that.
Yeah. And yeah, Jensen, one more last words for you. Do you really think this win now can really put some momentum towards this next part of the season?
Well, I know. Well, it depends how compared to the rest of the group, because I knew I was quite up there. It just gave me a bit of a confidence boost. But the first part of the season wasn't the greatest. But I reckon I aimed a bit higher than I was to earlier in the season. With that.
And do you really think that with Panos entering the championship now, do you really think Panos can challenge, or do you think you can challenge for the championship, or do you think it's just a two-horse race?
Well, we know Panos is rapid, and he's probably going to be, I reckon he'll probably be winning Baku come next week. So I've seen his times there, but yeah, it comes to an entire across an entire season, you just have to maintain it, really. And it's going to be interesting now, this season.
How many races are there this season?
22.
Exactly.
22.
Christ. Oh my god.
Still got a long way to go. We're only round 7, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
After Baku, we got France, we got Austria, and Great Britain coming up. So Canada, France, Austria, Britain. Absolute thrilling tracks to come up towards next after Baku. Fletcher, what a race to end off Monaco's race week.
Exactly.
And yeah, we'll end it there. Thanks, GP1, for an absolute thrilling race. That was one of the most thrilling races I commentated this season. That was absolutely amazing to watch. And hopefully see you guys again for next Thursday. Well, thank you for watching for GP1, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week for the Baku Grand Prix in Azerbaijan. Join us on Monday for GP4 as we get underway for race week in Baku. From me and Fletcher for GP1, it's sayonara. Just give me a second.